go through this every day of my life, so.
Thank you, Roberto. It's an honor to be here with all of you. So many who, like me, were deeply touched by our dear friend, Charles Coe. I'm here today with Joanna Castano, who's the co-founder of the Manship Artist Residency, to share a bit about Charles's connection to the residency and how he continues to shape our work. Those who may not know, the residency is located in the historic summer residence and studio of the sculptor Paul Manship. You might know the Prometheus Fountain at Rockefeller Center. He created that, and this was his summer retreat on Cape Ann. It's a remarkable site in the village of Lanesville in Gloucester. It's set on 15 acres in the middle of 2 quarries, and it's just a short walk from the water. This landscape really mattered to Charles. As many of you know, he grew up in the Midwest, and he didn't see the ocean until his 20s, an experience he later captured in a poem. So returning again and again to Cape Ann, to the edge of the Atlantic, this held particular meaning to him, and he found it deeply inspiring and sustaining. We were introduced to Charles through Mary Jenkins at the Mass Cultural Council, and she encouraged us to invite him to be a resident in our early days. From the beginning, as you can imagine, Charles gave generously. He offered readings across the community. He led a writing workshop, and in a gesture that was so like him, he donated all of the proceeds back to the residency. He also helped shape the program in lasting ways, recommending writers for residencies, advising us as we moved to an open call selection process, and helping us think about what our residency could be. Very quickly, we realized that Charles was someone we could count on. We invited him back again and again, 6 times in fact. Some of these visits came during the pandemic when plans were uncertain, and when another artist had to cancel, we would ask, who could really make use of this time here? And again, we called Charles. Much of his collection, Purgatory Road, along with parts of his family memoir, was written during these residency stays at the Manship. I had the privilege of hearing some of that work as it was taking shape. It's something, that I'll always carry with me. As all of you know, Charles was deeply generous, not only in his work, but also in his presence. He told me once that he wrote in order to engage, and engage he did. He created community wherever he went. At the same time, he was clear-eyed about his work. He said, the best way to write something everybody likes is to stick to writing checks. You can probably hear his voice in that line. The timing, the pause, the glint in his eye. We feel his absence deeply. And like many of you, we've asked ourselves how to honor him in a way that feels true. With encouragement from Roberto and the Friends of Charles Coe, and with the support of some of the community here, we are delighted to announce the creation of a poetry residency in Charles's name. The residency will be a lasting tribute to an extraordinary poet, mentor, teacher, and cherished friend. It will launch this fall with a poetry gathering that we hope will become an annual celebration of Charles's life and work on or near his birthday. And it'll also be an opportunity for us to introduce that year's Charles Coe Poet-in-Residence. The purpose of the residency is simple. It will support poets whose work reflect Charles' commitments to craft, to justice, to teaching, and to generosity. It will offer what he valued most as an artist: time, space, and community. And in doing so, it will carry his spirit forward in the poems that are written, in the connections that are formed, and in the lives of the artists that come after him. We will carry this legacy forward, one poet at a time. All of us in this room know the difference one poet can make. Thank you, Charles.
We're going to add for Dr. Reynolds and the Manship Artists Residency. Remember, I promised a cell phone, a smartphone. Get out your smartphones, please. I'll give you a moment. Oh, go ahead, hurry up. I'm going to